Today, we're going to graduate from our small manual storage room to a Japanese temple home base, complete with multi-item sorting, automatic shulker box loaders for our bulk items, and much more. The first thing to decide is where to put our new home base. We recently started building out a new Japanese area that we call Sakura that we have grown to love, and it would be a perfect spot for our new main base. Now that I've set fire to the jungle and cleared an area for this build, we need a ton of materials, including over 800 chests, 800 hoppers, and countless redstone products. This equates to roughly 3,200 wood, 4,000 iron, and over 2,000 redstone, just for the main components. Luckily, we already have farms for most of those, but one thing we need is a lot of shulker boxes. Now it's time to try and get a shulker inside this farm.
Target spotted.
Now that I finally have the shulker in the farm, I can AFK to get what we need. This is a farm designed by Blaze Dude, and it works like a charm, producing about 750 shulker shells an hour. Now this should be enough for now. Let's get back to the overworld and start building the craziest storage system we have ever built. After countless hours of researching, I've decided to build a storage system designed by Mizuma Games. I'm strictly following along his guide video, which I'll link down below. This system offers multi-item sorting, which means we can send multiple items to a single chest automatically, which I will show in more detail later. I've also expanded his design to suit our needs and have some extra capacity for when Minecraft 1.2 launches. I won't pretend to understand exactly how this works, but I know enough to build it effectively with some customization to suit our needs. This includes an automatic shulker box unloader, 16 stack item sorting, and unstackable item sorting. Now that I have a portion of this built out, I want to test it to make sure everything works before I build the entire system. I'm going to use some different rails to make sure the sorting itself works. If I just input some items into this input chest, they should get sent to the first set of chests that I put the sorting items into. And thankfully, it looks like it's working as intended. So now it's time to build this whole thing out. I've also gone ahead and attached a bulk storage system under the first sorting slice to send all the bulk items we get like stone and sand to automatic shulker box loaders designed by Borkin. Okay, now that we have this thing built, it's time to configure all of the item sorters and figure out how we want everything sorted. This was by far the most painful part of this process and took us over 5 hours over 2 separate days to complete. And to be honest, weeks later, we still don't have everything sorted.
I don't know how I'm supposed to put concrete powder up there.
But just put white concrete.
Whoa.
I have a bunch here actually.
I don't like to do white concrete because then you can't see it.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna pick pink.
I love the look of the concrete box. It looks so good.
The concrete box?
Blocks.
Yeah.
Pink pink like a rooster's.
Comb.
Now that we have most of the filters set up, it's time to do what we do best and cover up this storage system with a beautiful build. As usual, I've gone ahead and designed the build in creative, and it requires over 3 shulker boxes of dark prismarine. Good thing we have an insanely efficient guardian farm and an LA powered squidding farm. Now let's get rolling on this thing. It's two full blocks off center. That's unacceptable. Does that hurt your soul?
Yeah, it does.
Hurts my soul too. Okay, this is bad. Let me spawn proof everything. Making torches now. Oh my god. Creeper just blew up on me.
Did it affect the system?
The redstone? No, thank god. Okay, now let's go through the inside and actually how this storage system works. Walk up through the entrance here. You'll notice Sydney did a lot of banners and whatnot. We're missing a little azalea bush right here, but that's okay.
Oh, God. Let me fix that.
Banners, cool ponds with little tropical fishies in there. Red carpets and kind of sitting areas throughout. Sydney will fix this real quick. Perfect. Looks great. And then as we step in here, you can see we went for a Japanese style floor in here, and then we wanted to make it a little more cozy feeling. So we did some greenery and some mushroom lights on the roof just to make it feel a little more cozy in here, and then pretty much using different kinds of wood to bring it all together. I guess warm tones is the right word, Sydney?
Yep. I'm the tone master over here. We're going with more warm tones. The only issue is we've added all of these white light sea lanterns, but we're making it work. It's fine.
Here is the actual sorting system. So you can see all around, these are all the chests which the items get sorted into, and this is a multi-item sorting system. So what that means is for a single chest, you can have multiple different items be automatically sorted into that single chest. So we pretty much have all the stone blocks and main building blocks on this side, with the woods and the different colored blocks on the back side. And then on the right side is pretty much everything else that isn't blocks. So like monster drops, crops, the ingots, the ores, all that kind of stuff over there. How this storage system works is you have the input chest here, and you're able to input either loaded shulker boxes or just items that you want to throw into here, and it'll automatically sort all those items. It'll automatically also unload the shulker boxes. I'll try and get a view of it here. This is where the shulker boxes get unloaded, and the empty shulker boxes will be put here. So we actually have it sorting through some items from this build right now, and you can see that it's appropriately sorting here with the redstone indicators, it looks like it was putting in some dark prismarine into this chest here. And then for the unstackable items, what it will do is it will filter them out early and throw them in this set of unstackables chests here. So things like buckets, minecarts, armor, all that kind of stuff will be thrown here. And that was the shulker box loader, just reloading and emptying another shulker box, as you can see here.
So nice to have for big projects when you're coming back with just shulkers full of items. Just dump them in there, sorts itself.
Yeah, exactly. Especially compared to our old storage system where we had to manually empty and organize every single shulker box from projects. And then, yeah, you can see Sydney did some cool banners around here. We have 2 beds here, of course, and just some of the toolboxes that we have here. And we can jump downstairs to the bulk storage area. So again, tried to go with cozy vibes down here, and what we have here is all of the bulk items that you get. So smooth stone, cobblestone, cobble deep slate, like all the items that you get from doing big mining projects and whatnot, and they'll go to automatic shulker box loaders here, and you can see we have spit out full shulker boxes of just those items. So that's what we have here, and then we have a couple extra slots for additional items that we think we need bulk storage for. And then around here is just a bunch of other chests that we have available to throw any items that we see fit in. And then we also have stairs leading upstairs, but currently to nowhere. We're waiting to figure out what we want to put here, but we did build this pagoda much larger than we needed, just so we can have additional floors and probably put things like an auto smelter, an enchanting room, and stuff like that in this base as well. And then this is the hidden redstone that we're going to keep behind the walls that basically keeps all the systems working and automatically sorting all the items.
Lots of room to grow, lots of potential.
So yeah, that's the build. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our latest video where we built a pretty crazy guardian farm that helped power a lot of the blocks that we used for this build.
Thanks for checking it out, everyone.